Hey everyone, Gil Gross here. This is a post-match thoughts video on Novak Djokovic's 4-set victory over Roberto Bautista Agut in the Wimbledon semifinals. Impressed with the way Djokovic added some fire and some emotion to his game, especially in the third set in this match because he didn't have his best stuff. Things weren't coming easy to him. RBA, it's a tough matchup for him, and I'd say that the most impressive thing is that he really did add some intensity when he needed to. He had a good feel for that in this match, which kind of contrasted what happened in his last Grand Slam semifinal against Dominic Thiem, where he became resentful in that match, and instead of adding the fire, he kind of became a little bit flat and apathetic. His intensity didn't raise in that match when things got hard. His intensity lowered. So the opposite happened in this match, which was good for Djokovic. In the first set, RBA came out overwhelmed, making tons of uncharacteristic errors. It was an easy win for Djokovic, but I think that it kind of lulled Novak to sleep, because in the second set, Djokovic came out just as bad as RBA came out in the first set. Agut kind of raised his level in the second set, forgot about his nerves, played with higher intensity than Djokovic. And intensity and willingness to suffer was very, very important in this match. Because the two weren't able to hit through each other very well, it required a fair bit of suffering. The average rally length in this match was 7 shots. The reason for that is both players keep the ball deep in the court. They don't make a lot of errors. In Bautista Agut's, actually in both of their cases, on a grass court, the ball stays pretty low. It's very, very difficult for these two to attack each other, and they're quick. That's very important to throw in there. They're both so quick around the court. They're both adept defenders. So that's why you're getting the very long rallies. And with long rallies, it's gonna become important to dig in and to suffer physically a bit. Agut definitely more willing to do that in the second set, and then in the third set, Djokovic again, he perked up, added some fire, and had more than Bautista Agut in the big moments, especially when they're playing long rallies, and Djokovic able to come up with a bit more shot-making magic, especially on his backhand wing. The backhand down the line comes back. He did a good job mixing up when he was going cross-court with his backhand, mixing up slice and topspin to try to draw the short ball. Was pretty successful in eventually finding the short ball. It just took a bit of time. And Bautista Agut a bit more one-dimensional. I'll also say Novak was pretty good finishing points, good in the midcourt with his forehand, good overheads in this match, obviously one of Djokovic's worst shots, and put away a lot of volleys, which he needs to do against RBA because it's hard to hit through him. In the fourth set, Djokovic's level finally reaches where it's been for most of the tournament, a level too high for RBA to really play with, and it was an easy fourth set for Djokovic. That's how the match went. He struggled with some of his favorite shots, like his backhand return. Djokovic didn't hit well and was extremely frustrated, but used that emotion in a positive way and stayed very locked in and fought very hard for the whole match. So it was a good match. I'd say the one thing that you'd say is that Djokovic probably won't go into the final with the same kind of physical edge that maybe he was hoping for, depending on how the Federer-Nadal match goes and how physical that match is. This match was fairly physical for Djokovic, and that's credit to RBA and how difficult he makes things on Djokovic. That's all. It's a short one. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.